Aloha guys, Scuba Chris here. You know, a couple months ago, Handing of China contacted me and they wanted me to be a person they could send all the products to from their fishing companies to the United States. And they wanted me to do the reviews for everything. Well, at first it seemed kind of exciting, but I thought maybe that's not for me. I don't want to be the face and the voice of another company. I really don't want to do that right now. But I'll be willing to, do a couple projects for them here and there. But I never heard back from them. So I figured, after studying the products, they do have one rod that I really like. It's called their Magic L. And I think, wow, the Magic L looks pretty good. So I was going to order one for them. But after that, because I didn't want to be their boy, so to speak, they turned down my request to have one sent, even though I was going to pay for it. So I went through U.S. Amazon company, as they just started selling some of the products because it's a brand new company. And I just got it in. Now, it took a while. I mean, when I first ordered it, it was something like a little over $30, which I thought was a misprint because it seemed almost like cost price. Now, then when I found out that when I actually bought it, that after a couple weeks, it took more than 2 weeks for it to come in, the price shot up. Now I'm going to show you right now down below what it looks like. So you can see here that the first graph is what it was when I first purchased this on, I believe it was the 6th. And then about a week and a half, then about 4 or 5 days later, they reimbursed me my full money on this. So I go, oh, they did somebody made a mistake. Either Handy made a mistake or Amazon made a mistake. And then they said, okay, it's gonna come in the ending part of October. I go, what? It's gonna come in now 2 months after I make the original date. And then they took the money back out of my account after putting the money in, and now they said it's coming in next week. So it took a little over 2 weeks for it to come in. So it's kind of strange. And the price shot up to almost double from what I first paid for it to what it is going now. It is almost double. So somebody or some company made a mistake along the way. Either Handy made a mistake or Amazon made a mistake in the MSRP of selling the rod. But I can honestly tell you, when I received this, it's starting to look pretty good. Now, this graph here is the original price that I first found these rods and I ordered it from. This is what started the ball rolling, and ever since then, everything went up almost double. And when I talked to Amazon, they said, no, you must be wrong. But after I talked to them today, they made amends and everything's all taken care of. I think it was just an honest mistake on their part, so everything is currently correct now. Thank you. So check this out. This is the box. I mean, it came in this beautiful box. This is not a cheapy box. This is a good looking box here. So I'm going to keep this box. This is a good rod box to store my rods in. And I was just expecting the rod. I wasn't expecting this. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It comes in its own case. This is great. And it's not a cheapy case. This is a very, very well stitched together case. There's nothing cheap about this case. So this is made from a 2-piece carbon rod for finesse. It can be very lightweight, very resilient. So let's go take a look at this. I want to show this to you because I didn't read about this. I thought the rod was just coming as is. I didn't know there was a case. But look at the separation there. See, look at this. There is 2 sections here, so you can put your sections in each part, and the separation here will prevent it from scratching. So for the Magic L, there are 23 models ranging from spinning to casting, starting at 6'6", going up to 8 feet. So all the available sizes are 6'6", 7, 7'6", and 8 feet. It's going to depend on the length you want, and of course each length is going to have different types of strengths, and it's going to be different applications for either casting or spinning. Now all the powers are going to start from light, medium, medium heavy, and heavy. So there's a good range of sizes and strengths. God, this is a beautiful rod. I can honestly tell you, this is no drab rod, and for the money, quite impressive. It has emerald green accents. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. There is emerald green accents in that rod. Look at up here, just above the handle. You got cuts. You got emerald green within the cuts. You got emerald green spirations. This is beautiful. I mean, really beautiful. I mean, for me to actually say this, I don't think I've ever said this about a rod. They actually put some time to make it aesthetically very appealing. Also, be sure before you take it out that the cork looks like there's a plastic wrap around the cork. So kind of take that off before you go out. Otherwise, it's gonna be very slippery once your hands are wet. In fact, there it is, right there. Look. Take it off already. Thank you. Now you see this? Well, you even got writing right over here too on the reel seat. The reel seat here, this black reel seat is made from nylon. Then you have cork over here. It had plastic on it, so I already took the plastic off. So make sure you take that off before you hit the water. You got a split grip, so it's good, it's easier to grip. Also makes it a little bit lighter, takes some weight off. And you got your standard EVA handle, but it's not really big and bulky. It's actually pretty form-fitting. Not bad. The length of this is 2.44 meters, which is 8 feet. Line recommendation, 4 to 12 pounds. To me, 4 to 12 pounds is basically, in the US, a true medium application. Lure recommendation is 5 to 18 grams. 5 to 15 grams. And I believe 15 grams is half an ounce. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look that up again. And of course, you got these are from Fuji guides. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8 plus 1. That means for this 8-foot rod, you got 8 guides plus a tip. That's a lot of guides, you know. And the way that the guides look, I mean, you could use mono or fluorocarbon, but it has to be thinner, of course. But this is basically a braided rod. It's just meant for braid. Now, in terms of warranty, this rod carries a 1-year warranty from breakage. So if it's broken, it doesn't say if it's from stupidity or from natural causes, but if it's broken, it will be replaced. Now, if that means it's through the company you got it from or handing direct, I'm not sure. But even on handing on the website, it does say that they will replace the whole thing. So that's a pretty good warranty. So for the money, wow. You know what? When I put this together and I started to play around with it and I started going, this seems to be one of the better rods I now own. I mean, no joke. I am not sponsored by them, by Handing. Although they asked me to, I am not sponsored by them. Look how thin it is. Everything about this so far tells me this is a good rod, and it feels good, and aesthetically, it's a real standout. I mean, you compare this to a lot of the basic rods that are out there that are roughly the same price or more. This is like just above everything. But that's my opinion, okay? So I need to take it out there and try it. I don't know anybody else in the States, US States, that has one at the moment. From what I've seen, I might be one of the first. There's a few that I know that did the some product reviews because I looked at 2 videos of it through the company that the company has sent me. It's still fairly new. That's why there was some mistakes made on the Amazon site and the price went. So bear with me. I'm gonna give this one a try. This deserves to have a try. Let's see what happens, right? Thank you.